This is Thietmar of Merseburg Chronicle, Chapter 6. Although I find it repugnant to speak of these things, nevertheless, in order that you, dear reader, should know of their vain superstition and the senseless cult of this people, I shall briefly explain who they are and whence they have come. In the land of the Rethra, there is a city called Rethra, which has 3 corners and 1 door in each wall, and which is surrounded on all sides by a great forest, which is untouched and venerated by the local people. 2 of its doors are open for all to enter. The 3rd, which faces east and is the smallest, opens onto a path leading to a nearby lake, which has a dreadful appearance. In the city there is no more than 1 temple skillfully made of wood and supported on a foundation made from the horns of different types of animals. Its outer walls are adorned by admirably carved images of gods and goddesses. Inside there stand gods made by the hand of man, each with their name inscribed, dressed in helmets and armor, with a terrible appearance. The most important of them is called Svarojits, and he is houred and worshipped by all the pagans above all else. The banners of these gods never move from that place unless they are needed for a military campaign, and even then only by foot soldiers. To guard these places there are priests trained from among the natives. These, when they convene to perform a sacrifice to the idols or to placate their wrath, sit while all others remain standing and murmuring alternately in secret. They dig a hole in the earth, trembling with reverence, from where, after drawing lots, they shall acquire certainty about doubtful matters. When this is done, they cover the hole with green grass and let in supplication and with humility, a horse which they believe to be the largest and which they venerate as sacred, over 2 crossed spears stuck in the earth. By means of this animal, which is held to be divine, a new augury is obtained about the matter for which they had drawn lots previously. And if the omen is the same in both operations, it is carried out. But if not, the saddened inhabitants immediately reject it. Another error has been handed down since ancient times, to wit, when they are threatened by the cruel misfortune of war. A great boar with white tusks and glistening with foam emerges from the lake and, wallowing in the mire with terrible agitation, shows itself to many witnesses. For every region in the land there is a temple, and the pagans worship specific idols of the devils. But the city mentioned above has precedence over all of these. They salute it when they go to war. When they return victorious, they honor it with votive offerings, and in order to know what victims the priests should offer up to the gods, they inquire carefully by casting lots and consulting the sacred horse, in the way described above.